So yeah, we're back at it, guys. I haven't made a video in a while. I think the last time I made a video was about 2 weeks ago. But yeah, so I have made a lot of progress from, I guess, just testing out different strategies and whatnot. So today is the 24th, and today we're in a $537 profit. I just took around two trades. One was I exited early, and the other one was around a 1 hour trade. So I kind of go through that. But first of all, I'll try to just go through the overall bias I have for today. So. Yeah, in the weekend, we had this huge fucking candle, this huge displacement. So basically, these past couple of days or past 2 days, I've just kind of been kind of accepted that we're gonna be accumulating. We're not gonna be looking for anything really. But yeah, my overall bias here was that we're gonna be bearish, and the reason why is because well, price here, and overnight, the value area high is overlapping with the previous day value area low. So this means here, or this meaning that the premium price of overnight was yesterday's a discount. So it kind of flipped. So this discount right here, previous day's discount is today's premium. So as you can see right now, I mean it's still 10 a.m. Like the market's still pretty good volume right now. So it looks like this overnight premium right here, and overnight value area high is kind of rejecting this. So there could be some shorts over here, but yeah, I'm done trading for the day anyways. But yeah, my overall bias was very bearish today. I did not expect price to kind of come up here on ES and NQ. I did not expect this. I thought price would kind of go lower, maybe hit something like a little bit less than 50% of this huge 1 hourly fair value gap, or somewhere right here. I thought it would go lower, but yeah, we kind of hit the 50% and bounced off. But I'll go over the trades I took. And I am using a mix of ICT and volume profile. That's kind of my trading strategy I built. And the first trade I had today here was actually I'll go over the first trade I should have taken, but I didn't. So first trade I had here was this. Let me get rid of all this junk. Right there. So I had this 2 minute fair value gap, and the reason why is because we made a SMT here on MNQ. We took these highs right here. Uh, Yeah, so the Nasdaq took this highs, tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap, and we basically created a SMT while tapping into a higher time, delivering into a higher time bearish fair value gap. So as soon as this happened, my bias was that we're gonna tap into this and completely like rock it down. Price is gonna rock it down. That's what my bias was happening. But actually, I didn't take this trade, and the reason why is because I was looking at ES. I wasn't looking at MNQ, because my thought process was that ES was a more bearish index. So I was waiting for this 2 minute to inverse, and yeah, what happened was on this candle, I waited for this candle to close. What I was hoping was I was hoping for some kind of just a little bit of retracement or something like that, and I could have taken a short like up here for this, while putting my stops right there at the somewhere around here, chasing this. But basically, this candle just moved too fast. Like, yeah, as you can see, it wicked down. And the reason why what I should have been doing is, let me get out of here. I should have been looking for this trade on NQ, because NQ had the proper. Let me just get out of here. Get rid of this too. Yeah, so as soon as NQ inversed this, it had the retracement I was looking for on ES, as I said. Like how this had no retracement, but NQ had a retracement. My trade should have been somewhere like after this 2 minute inverse, delivering into the higher time frame. My trade should have been like somewhere like this, chasing these lows. This is or I mean these lows. Yeah, this is like a 2 RR trade, so that's a trade I should have been looking for. And again, the confluences here is delivering into a higher time frame, creates a bearish SMT. As you can see, this doesn't take the high right here, but NQ does take the high. So yeah, that was the first trade I missed. That's just because the two reasons why is I was looking at the wrong index, and I got greedy for a retracement on on ES, because even if it didn't retrace here, I could have taken the trade realistically, like right here. My stops here and has something like this around the 1RR 0.89, maybe just my might take profit to 1RR, but yeah, I would have hit that trade. So this is not bad, but it is what it is. So yeah, and the trade I actually did take was here, as you can see, 6585. Where is this? 6585. Here, my stop was around right here. I was just targeting these lows. And what happened was the reason, as you can see, this huge candle, this huge bullish candle just kind of pops up here. So this shows me that a lot of buyers are here, or some kind of buyers trying to push price up. And looking at the volume profile, there's 30 minutes. As you can look at this wick, this showed me that huge candle showed me that potentially we might reject overnight discount, meaning that discount price. I mean, we came up here, came down, and we hit the discount price of the overnight session, and showing that buyers want to push it. But there's more buyers here trying to push price to premium than sellers pushing price down. So that's kind of what that candle showed me. So whenever I got into this trade, I was like, yeah, this is really bad psychology. Like I'm just forcing this trade. That's what it felt like. So as soon as it came just a little bit down, I just got out the trade and I was like, nah, this is not it. This trade is not it because I'm forcing it. This is bad psychology, and I got out. So I considered it like honestly just a break even trade because I would have taken the trade if it got higher right here, or I was going to take the trade if it got higher because the make have it be on more in premium, as you can see. Like let me use this box right here, like somewhere right here. If it touches premium, and then I could take a short. So that's what I actually did do on the next trade out here on Nasdaq. I'll show you in a bit, but yeah, that's why this trade was bad is because I instinctively bought. I instinctively sold right here because of this huge bullish candle. I was like, oh, this is amazing retracement, and it's holding this fair value gap right here, which again doesn't really matter. But yeah, and I also realized that there was this higher time. Where is this? Yeah, this higher time it created this fair value gap right here. So I was like, this probably has to get filled and then go down. So that's what I was looking for. But yeah, I exited this trade early because it was instinctive. It was like a B plus setup. There was really nothing here. But yeah, I'll show the actual trade I took that I ended up winning. So and I kind of go over my entire thought process of this trade too. So basically, the same trade as this is the same trade as the last trade, kind of. But I was targeting these lows or like this low right here, but I ended up taking profits somewhere about here, where 24180. Yeah, I took the profits right there. So around 0.93 RR, one should have been like 1 RR, but it is what it is again. I'm not stressing too much about it. So again, let me go over the entire thought process of this trade. Today we were super bearish. I have a huge bearish bias. This to me is supposed to be a pullback, as you can see, from this swing high to this swing low. It's like a perfect OTE retracement. It hits this 0.786 to 0.6118 area perfectly. So this is an amazing place to short. That's my first confluence. So the second confluence is it's resisting this overnight value area. Let me go. Yeah, this candle right here, this 9 a.m. candle, it's resisting this overnight value area high or value area low candle. So on how I said before on ES that this could be resistance, or so this could be support. I was looking at this more as like resistance. This overnight value area being resistance, retracing up to it and then coming down, because even though I have a bearish bias right here, I know price is going to at least retrace down somewhere around here to the point of control to this low or maybe this low. I don't know if price is going to keep going lower and lower because maybe it wants to come back to discount price. Like maybe after hitting this the 50% here, this huge price efficiency, maybe price wants to go up. So with that saying, it's why I took the trade or the take profit so much lower than I could have taken in. I took it from this around this daily the VWAP line from here just to chasing the point of control. Because again, it could have hit point of control and then gone higher and higher, which it kind of did. I mean, it didn't hit the point of control, go higher. It took these lows out and then went higher, but overall, my bias was still right. So even though I had a bearish bias, this is like where I kind of flipped it when I realized there's a lot of buyers here trying to move the price up. They don't want this. They this is discount for them. This price is discount, and they're trying to move it up to more fair value of overnight session, meaning there's more more volume for price to be here. So yeah, that was a trade I took right here. Honestly, this trade is okay. This trade is okay. Maybe I could have taken profits at these lows, but again, I'm not stressed out about that much. Because again, there's also this 1 minute fair value gap here, so I wanted to just see how it would have respected that or whatnot. I didn't want to, or I didn't want to wait to see. I just wanted to take profits beforehand. But yeah, this trade is pretty good. This is a pretty good scalp. The trade on ES here, this is not a good trade. That's why I got out early because this was me just breaking psychology. This was me just clicking buttons without like a thought process, without having like a trade analysis or critical thinking. This is just me clicking a button because I was like, oh, big green candle or a big white candle. This is gonna go, price is gonna go down because this is retracement or this is the pullback. So this is a bad trade. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty decent day. I'm definitely not gonna take any more trades because I did have a bearish bias because even though this kind of hold up, I thought it would have gone lower, but yeah, today is just I don't know. I'm very surprised that we're even moving up. Like as you can just see from the candles, like sellers keep winning the battle, and then buyers are fighting little by little by little, trying to boost price up. Sellers manipulating down, and buyers fighting up. Sellers manipulating like with these big black candles. But yeah, should have taken this trade on NQ. This 2 minute inverse. This should have been my first trade I should have taken. This should have been my first and only trade. This 2 minute inverse chasing these lows. But yeah, overall a decent day. Here's my stats. I made $537, or I think it was like $70 on the ES trade where I exited early, and around 500 on the MNQ the Nasdaq trade where I scalped this push down. So yeah, I have been trying to make a comeback recently because again, I was just trying to test this eval out as more of like a testing grounds, but it looks like I can pass the account. So I'm like I might as well try my best to pass the account. So why not? But yeah, this is kind of my strategy. Trying to mix confluences from volume profile, from auction market theory, and using ICT strategies like inverse fair value gaps or fair value gaps as my entry confirmation, or just tracing draws and liquidity. And yeah.